Hello, everybody. This is Mocha from tarotbymocha.com, and this week I have a long-awaited video. Finally, it's the middle of December, and I'm finally getting to BTS. Oh my gosh. So many people have requested at least these two guys. So I'm going to be looking at V and Suga, and listen, I'm not a BTS fan. I'm an old auntie. I prefer second generation. SHINee's my fave. So if I get their names right, mispronounce something, don't come for me, okay? I'm not a fan. So anyway, I'm going to be looking at V and Suga. I forgot what their real names are, but I will be looking at them and doing a similar reading that I did for Shukai, where I just look at their real personality versus the stage persona, how are they liking BTS, just a little bit there, and being famous, and also their love life and their what's coming up next for them. So let's get started. All right, now I'm doing Suga. The same format as V, making sure that I shuffle pretty well. Same format as V. First, I'm going to look at his public persona, then his real personality, and then after that, how is he feeling about BTS? And I'm pretty sure he has a solo career as well. So then I'll ask about the solo career too, and then love life. And what's coming up next. So yikes. Yikes. That's actually not that bad. Again, 2. Here you go. Huh. And look here. He's another one who's being overworked. What is this card? Interesting, buddy. So his public persona, like, this card looks horrible. It really does look horrible, and I thought, oh yikes, when I first saw it. But when I look at the other two cards, it's fine. I mean, this is the Ten of Swords. It's a pretty negative card in general, you know, betrayal, endings, loss, all this stuff. But when it comes to a personality, you want to know what this is? This is drama queen. Like that's all it is. And in his case, in terms of a public persona, he just has a flair for drama. That's basically it. It's not horrible. I mean, because if he displayed this type of behavior in the public, he wouldn't really have that many fans. You know what? I take that back, because Sungri has a lot of fans. But I'll just say, when I look at these two together, because this Six of Cups, this is someone who's a sweetheart. You know, this is someone who's very loving. They're very cute. They're actually, like, surprisingly adorable, because he's the rapper, right? So you wouldn't expect a rapper to be cute, but he's actually pretty cute. It's just that, you know, he's a drama queen, or drama king, you know, that's all. And this Page of Wands, this is somebody who has a very youthful spirit about them, vivacious almost. And this is somebody who's curious, so someone who likes to experience new things. They like to explore, they like to meet new people, they like really new ideas, fresh ideas all the time. This is somebody who needs a lot of stimulation. So yeah, you know, no, I mean, he's public persona, I should say, very sweet, somebody who's innovative as well, but has a flair for the dramatics. And next, when I ask about his private persona, now these are interesting. So, this is allegedly for entertainment purposes only, but this card is one of my cards for drugs. So, whatever he's into, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Do not sue me and don't try to light up my comments with this. Whatever he's interested in, whatever he's smoking or drinking or whatever, be careful. Be very careful, okay? But other than that, he has the Queen of Wands here. This is basically somebody who's highly creative, and we see that, you know, he's highly creative, very confident. This is Sagittarius energy. He actually has a lot of fire energy in him, but highly creative, confident, career oriented, somebody who I wouldn't say that this person plans well. I feel like this person organizes well. There's actually a difference between the two. But somebody who is just an idea generator. He's of course concerned with his money. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, you know, with him, he's quick on his feet. He's extremely quick on his feet. I feel like he's witty in real life, but I'm sure that he shows this as a public persona because we have this Page of Wands here, which is, you know, the smart guy of the deck. Well, one of the smart guys of the deck. But I also feel like he does joke around in real life, but it's more it's not that it's serious. It's mostly that he creates puns. Like, you know, I mean, you have the people who say, knock, knock, who's there? And then you have the people who tell stories as jokes. Suga seems like he tells puns as jokes, which I think that that's normal for Koreans because of their alphabet, I guess. But yeah, you know, I mean, there really isn't anything negative here. It's just, you know, watch it, buddy. Don't get caught. That's all I have to say. And watch your drinking too. That's nice. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Look at that. This is actually pretty amazing. Okay, so and like I said earlier, the reason why I drew for three separate questions is because I'm pretty sure he has a solo career. So his cards are very nice in terms of how he's handling fame. I feel like he has his head on the right shoulders. So the top row, I'm asking him, how is he doing right now? He has a new opportunity that's coming up that's going to be extremely lucrative for him. And I feel like, you know, despite the looks, despite the bubbliness that I saw for his public persona, this guy, he is in charge of his life. You know, sometimes people look at these K-pop idols, but especially the men, and they just look at them and think that, oh, you know, they look like girls, so, you know, we can make fun of them. No, this is a man's man right here. This is a man's man right here. I mean, the emperor is the guy who's in charge. He makes the decisions. He knows what he wants and he goes after it. And then this Chariot, this is another card of somebody who knows what they want and they go after it and they're successful in everything that they do. So whatever this new opportunity is for him, it could be a new album, you know, I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's going to be hugely successful for him and it's going to last for a very, very long time. So listen, you know, whatever that is, that's some powerful energy. And then here, the second row, I asked him, how does he feel about working in BTS? And the death card is here, but I don't see it as negative because the death card can be an ending. But you know, endings are usually the beginnings for something new. And I feel like for him, originally he saw BTS as work, as hard work. and now, you know, they're like super famous, known all over the world, and now he kind of feels more comfortable with what he's doing. So before, you know, I mean, it's one of those things, you know, these groups are put together by a company. They don't, a lot of the times they don't really know each other. They don't really like each other, and they see themselves as co-workers, but then things happen, things transpire, they grow up, people fall away or whatever. And that transformed into this Empress energy where he's just like, I mean, this dude is a manifester, man. I want some of his energy, you know? So this Empress energy is here. This is somebody who is sitting in their, I mean, this is someone who is sitting in his power. He has the Empress and the Emperor here. So someone who is sitting in his power, he goes after what he wants, but he also knows when to pull back and to wait for what he wants to come to him. So this is amazing. And if he ever had any negative feelings about the group, I don't think it's here anymore. He feels like home with this group now. So finally, I asked him, you know, what's going on with his solo career. The solo career is not bad, but it's not as great as these two up here. You know, there's going to be news. I don't know. That's the thing, because I'm not that familiar with them, but definitely not his solo career. But there is definitely going to be news. We will be seeing something soon from him regarding his solo career. But other than that, I feel like he may be in the business of mentoring people. So I don't know. Maybe sometime in the future he's going to start his own offshoot label. It could be something like that. But I think that, like, usually this King of Cups is somebody who's a mentor or an advisor or something like that. But I feel like later on in the future, he may break off. And I'm not saying that he's going to lead the group. I'm just saying that while still in the group, or while still with Big Hit or whatever the name of their company is, he may set up his own label to where he will be the one who's in charge of his solo career, so that he can do whatever he wants and make himself happy. And then eventually, you know, sign other artists to his own solo career, sort of like a YG Label X or Black Label, whatever it's called, something like that. So, you know, these are good for his career. These are beautiful cards for him. All right, next I'm gonna ask questions about his love life. Although, I don't know, somehow I feel like he may be more interested in his career, but we'll see. You know, I don't know them, so I shouldn't assume. Or I don't know him, so I shouldn't assume. So let's see. First, let's ask, what kind of boyfriend are you? Okay. All right. He's not a water sign, is he? Interesting. Oh, another one. Oh. Let me see. Oh, Queen of Cups. Okay. That's interesting. So, okay. When I asked what kind of boyfriend he is, I mean, these are nice cards, but I also feel like he could be a little bit of a mess. It's not the same with V, where I saw that he's in love triangles quite often, but I feel like, you know, I don't know, there's just something that's very sweet about his energy, you know, just very nurturing. It's very, I mean, again, I don't know them, but to me, I wouldn't expect that just by looking at him. But this Queen of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like he's kind of hesitant when it comes to love, but I think that he wants something that's long term. Actually, when I look at these cards, I don't get like flash in the pan with him. I think he's somebody who prefers long-term relationships, and probably friendships before he starts a relationship with somebody. But anyway, with how he is in a relationship, he's very slow, deliberate, stubborn, takes a long time to make up his mind. That's why I think that he prefers friendships. And I think that once he gets to the place of feeling something for somebody, it's like he argues with himself. He argues with himself like, should I stay? Should I go for it? Should I keep it as a friendship? What should I do? Should I tell the person? Da 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 da. And I guess, being like a superstar, you wouldn't expect that from somebody. But, I feel like he's more confident in his career than the emotional realm. Which, that's true for a lot of people. Some people are more confident with their love life, while, they just, when it comes to career, they just don't know. For him, it's the opposite. Now I'm asking about his love life right now, and it looks like he may be, because I'm seeing this bottom row, he may be dealing with a past situation that may come back up. And this could happen soon, because that makes sense. We're going into Venus retrograde from December 19th to January 22nd. So around that time, that's when old friendships, family members you don't like, and you cut them off, old boyfriends, girlfriends, all this stuff, they come crawling back out of the woodwork. So I wouldn't be surprised if he is like talking to somebody that he used to deal with in the past, and that they may decide to get back together. Because this is like a resurrection of the dead. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's going on, because I don't feel like his love life is active right now, especially with the Seven of Pentacles card here. So for me, this is the card of the past. You're looking back at what you've done, and you're frustrated that it hasn't gone the way that you wanted it to go. But not only that, the Seven of Pentacles cup is also sexual frustration for me. That's just my card for it. I know some people don't agree, but this is my card for sexual frustration in relationship. All right. And again, I feel like this could be I think he's somebody who prefers to be friends first for a long time and then get into a relationship. But even the getting into a relationship part seems to take a long time for him. So I feel like he has his eye on somebody right now. But it's just not working out the way that he wants to. And I also get a very strong feeling that this person may be someone else that he's dealt with in the past. And speaking of his next relationship, here she is. And the Queen of Cups is like the lower version of the High Priestess. So this confirms that this is a woman that we're talking about. I feel like if this is indeed an ex, I feel like the reason why they broke up is, again, because he didn't have time for her. But I think that, and this Knight of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they may start something fresh. And this December through January, that's the best time to do it. And hopefully it lasts longer than it did before. But I think he's going to start something up with an ex, So there we have it. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching my video on BTS, V, and Suga. I answered very basic questions about their public persona versus the private, their love lives, how do they like being famous, being in BTS, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So but if you would like your own personal reading, you can reach me at www.tarotbymoko.com. I will leave a link in the description box as well as the comment section. And if you want free readings, you can join me and my friend Bex Tarot. We do it every second Thursday, so twice a month on the week of the new moon and the week of the full moon, so you can get a glimpse of how we read. But other than that, take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye.